afternoon, or it might be morning or evening, wherever you are. Hello and welcome to my channel, Keeley Talks, and we're here to do some free readings today. I hope you're all doing okay, and let me just quickly say hello to the few people who are here already. Hello to Liz, how are you, love? Hello to Real Pamstar, who says, good morning, Keeley. Thank you for the stream today. Thank you, love. And thank you for the lovely tweet that you put out sharing the stream as well, because I really thought it was lovely. Hello to Cement Shoes as well. Hello. Hope you're doing okay. So let me get my spiritual AF cards. 1 second. Let me get them. Okay. So I like starting the stream with these. Can you not hear me? Is my settings quiet? Let me turn. Can you hear me now, guys? Thank you for letting me know, Lisa. The reason why I think I was quiet is because I think Gary must have turned me down when we was on our stream, private stream with one another last night. He must have turned my audio right down there. But yeah, let me know if this is better, if you can hear me loud enough, if we're all okay. Loud and clear now. Okay, thank you, loves, all ears. Let me get one of these spiritual AF cards then. Thank you for letting me know I was really quiet, because I do talk quietly, but I want you to be able to hear me at least. Like in real life, people are always like, Keeley, can you speak up? Stop mumbling. I'm like, I can't help it. When people ask me to talk loud, I feel like I'm shouting. Okay, so the spiritual AF card for today is this one. Thou shalt not judge because thou hast fucked up before, Tim. This card says, when you see yourself thinking someone is a real arsehole, take a moment and contemplate all the times you've done exactly what they're doing. Maybe it was a different flavour of arseholeness. Maybe it was a different flavour of arseholeness, but it was still arseholy. Check yourself. People will like you more. Most importantly, you'll like you more too. Ah. These cards are so sassy, and I love the little guidance that they give to us. And obviously that card is telling us, you know, try not to pass judgment on others just because they're in a rubbish place, or acting rubbish. I just try and send them love. Sometimes when I see people be acting like an asshole, I try and just send them loads and loads of love, because there might be a reason why their world could be absolutely falling apart. And I've been there before, and you know, when we're feeling down, even though we shouldn't, sometimes we do take it out on the people we love. And sometimes we just need to be told, hey, everything's gonna be okay. It's all gonna work out. So, I see all my regulars in the chat who I love dearly, but if there is anyone new here, we'll explain how these free readings work, and that is by, when I'm ready in a minute, I will tell anyone who would like a reading to put a 1 in the chat. If I feel drawn to you, I will pick you, and then you can ask your question. I just ask no legal or health related questions, and if you don't know what to ask, you can ask for general. And we'll get to that in a second. Hello, Lily, Elizabeth, May, who else? And Lisa. Hello to everyone. Little book I wanted to suggest to you guys, and this book looks like it's been beaten up, which I'm really not okay about, is this little divination book. It says a little inspiration to tarot, runes, tea leaves and more. And this book I absolutely love because you can literally just put it, in the UK we call it our bag, and in the US you guys call it your purse. You can literally put it in your bag / purse, and you know, as you're going out about, when you get a minute, you can just look it up and read a new little different divination technique. It has all the rune meanings in there. It's got the tarot readings, and it's got other divination techniques. Like it said, it has the tea reading techniques in here, and it tells you what the actual suits mean in a normal playing cards as well, like clubs, spades, hearts and diamonds. Or your pocket, yes, exactly, Lily. You can just put it in your pocket. You could, but it's so good. I had this is why it's a bit battered, because I had it in my handbag for a while and I just loved picking it up. Also, it learns you how to just do yes or no questions using playing cards, with it being either red or black that come out, red being yes and black being no. Obviously the majority is your answer there. You get a majority of red cards, then that's a yes, and you get a majority of black, that's no. So yeah, that's your little book suggestion today. So where's my banners? Dooby-dooby-doo. I can never find this one banner that I'm looking for. There it is. If you'd like a reading, if you'd like a free reading, put a 1 in the chat. I've had mornings like that too, Pamster, where you don't know how your day's gonna go. While I'm waiting for everybody to put a 1 in the chat, I'm gonna pass on this thing that I heard yesterday, and it gives a big perception on your life day to day, especially if sometimes some of us are feeling down and stuff. And it was, if I had £1 million, $1 million, or whatever your currency is, and I could just give it you, would you take it? And obviously the answer to that is yeah, you know. And how would you feel about that? I would feel elated. I'll be able to make my dreams come true. I'll feel happy. What if I could give you 10 million, but the only bad side to it is you couldn't wake up tomorrow. Sorry, stammer. The only bad side is you couldn't wake up tomorrow, but you've got 10 million that you could spend today. And every person that I've said this to, even my own children, have said no. And you say why? And they say because I want to wake up tomorrow, I want to be alive tomorrow. And that's what we need to remember, that waking up tomorrow is worth more than any amount of money in the world. And that we should feel blessings, even just every day when we wake up and we're here to experience a whole new day, a whole new horizon of new things, new adventures, and making new memories, basically. So let's see who we are drawn to. Thank you, Liz. Cement shoes, I feel drawn to you, my love. Let me make sure I've got my tarots and stuff. Do you want to put your question in the chat, cement shoes? Great, I got clearance to get more active. That's great news, Elizabeth me. Okay, just waiting for Cement Shoes to put his question in the comments. Hello, Yellowbeard. Thank you for hitting the like button. And thank you for popping in as well. Where's my Rebel deck? Ah, tarot cards nearly fell on my head then. Cement Shoes, I feel like your question is a yes or no question. Is it guidance that you're looking for, or are you looking for a yes or no? Liz, why did you say careful? Guidance, okay. Thank you for letting me know, because obviously dyslexic, and when it's a yes or no we want, I sometimes just need confirmation. Hey, Flea little piggy. Because the cards fell. Yeah, did you see the big gold one there wobbling at the back? Okay, thank you. Cement Shoes, is it possible? Liz saw it, yeah. It started wobbling. I thought, no, not on my head. I'm still getting headaches from when I fell on that black ice just before Christmas, so can't be doing any more head bangs right now. Anyway, Cement Shoes says, is it possible to fix an incorrect impression I made with a person? I feel like that ultimately, yeah, okay. We've got the Ten of Cups coming out first and foremost. This card is saying that what we are intending to correct is possible. It will take a lot of work. I feel like that this situation will require trusting people more, because I want to say it does it is a result of people taking the mick in the past, and I want to say that there's been some sort of deceit there involved, and I feel like that somebody, I don't know if it is you or somebody this is connected to, is, oh, Lily, I'll answer your thing in a minute. I thought you was asking someone called Thankyou in the chat. I was getting confused. I want to say, Cement Shoes, that there is somebody who does keep poking and prodding and trying to gaslight and poke at people, and I don't know if this is yourself doing that or unsubconsciously, or if it's somebody else who's doing that and they're doing it unsubconsciously. But I feel like that the person who is doing this isn't aware that they are gaslighting the other person, that they are triggering him, and I feel like that person needs to take a step back and really see how their actions are affecting other people. We've also got the Queen of Swords coming in here, and she's saying that the direction is clear, and this direction does require a lot of growth. First and foremost, we need to somebody's feeling a woe is me. I'm feeling like that this person needs to stop feeling like the world is out to get them, and look at all the growth that is around them. The Queen of Swords is coming in and saying that there's a need to start communicating and being sure of what we want, instead of feeling like the world is out to get us here. This will take us in a direction of feeling like we can be proud of our achievements, and people will be reaching out and praising us for the right things as well. Yeah. Okay, Cement Shoes, you've got this card from the Rebel deck that says stop talking. You need to close your mouth and listen. This is telling you that the communication that is required for us to literally, where we would use, I want to say sometimes unintentionally, would give commentary that some people may take it the wrong way at times. And this card is saying that the situation requires us to stop talking and really listen to how that other person is feeling surrounding this. Thank you for connecting me with me, Cement Shoes. Before we move on to the next reading, I will answer what Lily was saying, asking how me and Gary are. Me and Gary are doing really, really good. We just got to our 2nd year anniversary last Friday on St. Patrick's Day, and we're really happy. If our plans go well, then Gary's going to be coming over for Christmas. He is still in the process of saving up to get his visa to come here full time, but I don't know when that is actually going to be, and I'm thinking it's going to take some time, you know, to save up for that. It's a big move, isn't it? It's I'm not going to say what day because I'm not going to dox him, but it is actually his birthday next week, one day. So like I said, I'm not going to say what day in case he doesn't want me to, but yeah, Gabby's birthday is next week, and I really wish that he was here so that we could celebrate it together and do something fun. He was here for his birthday last month, but last month money was so tight, and I couldn't even afford to get ingredients to make him a cake, and we only had these little cupcakes, so we literally like put a little candle in a little cupcake and sang happy birthday to him. But yeah, I do wish that he was there. I do, and I love him lots. I'm glad it made sense to you, Cement Shoes. I really am, love. And thank you for coming for a reading as well. Anyway, let's see who else would like a reading. Put a 1 in the chat if you'd like a reading, guys. Okay, there we go. Little piggy, you need to put a 1 if you want a reading, my love. Waiting for the 1s in the chat. Put your 1 if you'd like a reading. Hey, PB. Oh, Phil down to PB. PB, hello, my friend. Put your question in the chat, love. It's great to see you. I've not seen you for a while. Little piggy, you don't have to say sorry. Please stick around. We are going to be live for about another hour and 15 minutes, so there's plenty of chances to still get a free reading. Don't say sorry, silly little piggy. You're good. PB, put your question in the chat, my love. Just no legal or health related questions. And if you don't know what to ask, you can ask for a general, and let the cards give you the guidance that they wish to give you. For anyone who is new watching and lurking, hit the subscribe button to be able to join in with the free readings, and to be able to be part of our little family here. What is wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. You're perfect. Are you asking for guidance on where you're going wrong right now? Does that work? No, you got to word it in a different way, because I'm not going to take a question of you saying what is wrong with me, because as your friend across the pond, I do genuinely believe that there's nothing wrong with you or anyone in this chat. We're all imperfectly perfect. One second, guys, I just heard the door knock. Sorry guys, that was from the landlords. One of my slate tiles on my roof is hanging over the guttering on the roof, so that was the roofers come in. So hopefully it's not going to be loud, but because they didn't tell me what day they was going to come, but they're going to be doing the work that they need to do in the garden, in the back garden. But anyway, PB says, where do I go from here? Okay, I'm going to get the tarot here for you, PB. See what guidance it has to tell you. Sorry for any background noise, guys. I hope it's not too loud. Okay, PB, my love. 3 cards have jumped out the deck for you. There's a lot of things going on with your mind at the moment, my love. You've got 3 cards here. The 9 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. Okay. First and foremost, you have a lot of anxiety. This is keeping you up at night, and it's also affecting your decisions and the relationships around you. You're asking yourself a lot of questions of what if, and you're putting doubt in your own mind. I want to say doubt that wasn't there before, and I want to say that this is regarding a lot of situations and a lot of situationships around you where you're questioning your intentions, and you're questioning the way your actions will work out. This is also coming up saying that you do need to get your sleeping pattern in order, because this is part of why your emotions are sometimes feeling on the muted side. This is saying we need to get into a regular sleeping pattern at night of at least 7 to 8 hours each night to help make sure that our physical and emotional state is the best it can be in the next day. They're showing me the number 18. I don't know why, but they're showing me the 18, which is apparently significant for you. Oh my gosh, that is a big ladder. they're drawing me to the ladder, and sometimes this happens when I'm doing a reading. And the reason why I'm being drawn to that ladder right now is saying that you do have a lot of steps that you do need to take to do self-improvement, but first and foremost you need to fall back in love with you. And that might sound egotistical, but it is important that we are happy with ourselves and in our lives where we are right now. You keep being very, very stubborn, PB. Okay, when somebody's trying to help or give you guidance, you do not like to take it, my love. And you also keep shutting people out. When you get your mind made up about something, or you get something in your mind, there is nobody in the world who can try and change your mind. You can get very, very stubborn at times. This card is also saying that you are shutting people out, and you are finding yourself asking, you know, why people not seeing my perspective of the situation. This card is saying that you do need to let people in. Okay, you need to let people in so that you can build them better friendships and relationships. You also have the Eight of Swords right here. This is saying that you are very much feeling on guard at the moment, PB, and that is because of past things that you have been through, and you're feeling very much like a wounded animal, and you feel like that if I do try this thing in my plan, then I am gonna get hurt without any doubt. That is the roofers, guys. I'm sorry if it's annoying you guys, let me know. There's nothing I can really do about it. Maybe turn your volume down on your computer or your phone. I'm sorry. Have a good day, Liz. But this card's coming in saying that we need to take the blindfold off, we need to take the blinkers off, we need to start seeing our life in full spectrum, that not everybody is out to hurt us, that we have these people around us who are in our team, who are fighting our corner, but we feel like that everybody's out to get us. The card is also saying that if we did take the blindfold off, and if we just look behind us, this isn't saying looking in the past, but this is saying if you just turn your perspective into a different direction, that the things that you are longing for and wanting, there is a clear path for that, but you do need to take the blinkers off there. This card is also come out for you as well, PB. The Six of Pentacles. This card is telling us that we do need to start being more giving. This is saying that we're not just letting people in, but we need to start engaging with other people more, helping out people more. Random acts of kindness. When the universe sees us doing random acts of kindness, then it does bring abundance to us in different ways as well. Let me get you a Rebel Deck card. The Rebel Deck card is going to tell you what you need to hear rather than what you want to hear. The Rebel Deck cards do have curse words in them, they do swear, but they do tell you off, they tell us off all the time. Okay, you've got 3 that have come out for your PB. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second, kale and spirulina. Can't say it. It tastes like ass. This says eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. This card is saying that there is times when you're thinking, you know what, I'm going to be healthy for a hot second. Oh shit, that book is going to out. 1 second, guys. Okay, that was just the roofers knocking on, let me know that they're done. This card is coming out for you, PB, saying that, you know, it's okay to treat ourselves sometimes and go for the the yummy stuff. But you've also got this card coming in. It says, you need a good fucking cry. Get your ugly cry on, let that shit go, your soul will thank you. There's things that you're holding on to, PB, that is affecting your situation right now, and it's affecting your relationships. This card is telling you that you do need to release it. This is something that we can do in private. It doesn't make you a less of a man to release them emotions, let them out. Send it off to the universe and tell your soul, hey, I do not want this restricting me anymore. Whatever it may be. And you've also got, stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe. This card is coming in telling you off, because you do keep obsessing on little details, little facts, and when you see a little stone on your road, you feel like you are going to trip over and fall. This card is telling you to stop, breathe, go with the flow, and allow yourself to experience things that are coming in for you. I hope that was okay for you, PB, my love. Okay. Whoever would like a reading, put a 1 in the chat. Time to watch a dog movie. That sounds like fun. Okay, just waiting for these ones to come in for anyone who would like a reading. I just want to apologise to PB and to everybody for the disruptions of the roofers coming knocking on. I am glad that it's fixed now, because every time I went outside, because it's right above the back door, I kept looking up thinking that is going to be the death of me. But it's fixed now, thankfully. Okay, Flea Little Piggy, put your question in the chat. I'm still here, guys. I just need to sort my chair out. There we go. That feels better. Oh, yeah. Get them out. Let it out. PB, don't keep it shelved up. I like your profile picture, Flea Little Piggy, that little bird. I think it's a bird. Is it a bird? Looks super cute, if it is a bird. Unless my eyes are seeing something weird. I don't know. Just waiting for Flea Little Piggy to put your question in the chat, my love, so that I can answer your question with the cards. Flea Little Piggy, I will give you about, oh, there we are. There we are. Is G being honest regarding how having time out from our relationship to sort himself out? He said he would come back to me, or is this his way of letting me go gently? Okay. Well, let me get my love oracle. Yeah. I will go to the tarot as well, but when it is a love reading, I do feel drawn to get these. The box is hard to open now. I'm glad I got your picture right. Okay. First and foremost, I want to say that G does have a lot of feelings for you, and that that he does feel a lot of love towards you. But I feel like that it is important for right now to be spending the time alone for your little piggy. You need to stop placing your focus on one another, and give time right now for you both to have time for yourself. If you guys are meant to be together, this will come in the balance. But it's not always about just agreeing one another, for the sake of things. You both need to support each other in the challenges as well. I do feel like right now is an important breathing period for you both. Let me just see what the tarot does say for you as well, quickly. I do feel like that right now is a time for that breather. Now I have brought out the Two of Wands and the Lovers have jumped out there. The Two of Wands and the Lovers coming out together. I feel like that this is saying that G is weighing up their options, and he is trying to figure out what it is he actually does want, and if this is something that he wants. And I feel like that the cards are guiding you to say that right now isn't a time to obsessing on what he wants. You need to focus on what you want, and also what is good for you. If it is meant to be, then G will come running back, but you need to remember of the way that he's treated you in this break. Is it something that you both needed? Is it something that you both wanted? I feel like that G is a very, very emotional person, but he does sometimes find it hard to share them emotions with other people. And I feel like that right now his mind is racing with emotions, and he's trying to dissect them and work out exactly what he wants. I feel like that if it's not meant to be, then you guys will not come together, and you will see this guy G making his way on in life. But I feel like that your intuition is kicking in and asking you, is this something I want? Do I want to stay around and wait for this person forever? You're needing to make this decision as well, little piggy, and you need to decide whether you want to wait around forever, because ultimately this could turn into heartbreak for you. We need to be working mentally on ourselves and realise that we don't need to wait around for this person. It's essentially making you feel like that you are left out in the cold of your relationship, and that you're hanging by the lifeline of, is it gonna happen, isn't it? But I feel like your heart truly feels that this is him trying to walk away. And for him, I feel like that he is trying to figure out what he actually wants. But you need to remember that you are not somebody's backup plan either. Ultimately, we need to ensure that we do not get our heart hurt in the process there, little piggy. Let me get you a Rebel deck card, my love. Okay, little piggy, the card that's come out for you says, get the fuck outside, move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. Now the Rebel deck does do this sometimes, where it will give you a random card, nothing to do with the question that you've asked. This card is saying that you keep finding yourself just looking at four walls, whether that is at home or at work, your body's really craving to be out and around nature. You know, I don't know where you are in the world and it might be cold, but even if we can just go for a brief walk, just to allow our bodies to be around the elements, to help cleanse you and clear your mentality of where you're wanting to go next as well. Okay guys, it's come to that time of the stream where we are going to have a brief break so that I can recollect and bring my energies back together. Now please don't disappear on me. We are going to be getting back to the readings quite shortly, but I do need to have a little break in between doing my readings. We are 40 minutes in and we do have another 50 minutes to go to the for the end of the stream, so there's plenty of time for a lot of people to get a free reading still. Anyway, how is everybody's Wednesday going? How is everybody feeling? Hello, Sian. I don't know if I pronounced that name correctly. I feel like that you might be new to this stream, so in case you are, I know my lovely moderator Elizabeth May told you to look at the banner, but I'll just tell you quickly. The way the streams work is in a moment after I've had this break, in about 5 minutes or so, I will ask everybody if they would like a reading to put a 1 in the chat, and if I feel drawn to you, then I will pick you. And then you can ask your question. I just ask for no legal or health related questions. But apart from that, everything pretty much goes, as long as it's not rude or offensive. Which we have had before, like last year or something. Don't know if the mods remember that crazy stream when them randomers kept coming in the chat. It was very weird. If you could hear that weird rumbling in the background, I do apologise. That is my old ass fridge. And she's old and she likes a good old groan sometimes, and she's having a good old groan right now. Excuse me. Do you remember that cement cheese? It was so weird. And we gave them chances, and there was this one person who kept making different accounts to come in on the same stream and be offensive. It was weird. But in here you'll find that everyone is normally very chilled and very friendly and loving, and I love that. Just as a reminder, if anyone is wanting more personal reading, then you can contact me on my open email address, which is in the description, and we could set up a private reading if that's something you're interested in. I think I was here for that. I think you was, Pamster. It was funny but annoying at the same time. I'm glad of that too, Elizabeth Me. Suspicions that it might have been somebody, unfortunately, from, you know, the past, who was out to try and give me grief. Yeah, that was it wasn't a lady, it was a dude. It might be a lady actually. Yeah. That was one of them, there was others. I know you do, real Pamster. I'm glad you guys have got my back on the streams. Oh, the fridge just shut up, thankfully. You know what I love though? I love seeing all these regular faces, and I love it when you see somebody who you've not seen for a while, like I've not seen PB for a while. It's like a nice little surprise. It's like, hello. As Gary does his Mrs. Doubtfire voice, and he goes, hello. Because he's a little cooker. I don't know if he's listening. Let me message him and let him know that we are live. Sugar Cube, you can do it, isn't required, but nobody is guaranteed a reading. But when we do get donations, I do try to get to the people who do give donations. Oh, well, I'm glad to know that you are here sometimes, PB, and not typing something. I hope that you enjoy the streams. How are the kiddos? The kids are doing really, really good. What have they been up to this week? It was my little girl's birthday on, when was that, last week. She turned 6. She's my youngest. So we just had her birthday last week. And anyone from the UK, you'll know what I mean when I say we went to the Trafford Centre and she got a Build-A-Bear and we went for food and in the arcades, and I've got 3 kids all together. And I won them all a teddy in the grab machines, like 3 different teddies. And they went on rides and had loads and loads of fun, which is good. What else have we been up to? We've not been up to a lot. We are planning on a lovely day out next month for Easter at the seaside. And my mum wants to go to this place I've never been before called Markham. I wanted to go to Blackpool because I love it and I'm like a big kid. But yeah, we're gonna hopefully go to a lovely day out next month. Yes, welcome to Sugar Cube as well, who's new here, I think. I'm not sure. Welcome to everybody who's new. A lot of people have dropped out. They don't like waiting on the break, but you know what? It gives chance for the people who actually do wait an extra chance of getting a reading. Hello, Rebecca. How are you, love? I'm good. Oh, you know what? My dyslexia read that as hello, Keel, how are you, and everyone. Like, it added 3 words in your comment there, Rebecca, but even though you didn't say that. But anyway. Right, let's get back to the readings. I'll be right there with you guys. I'm glad you're good. I'm sorry I missed your streams. Hey, don't be sorry. We've all got lives at the end of the day. I'm sorry that I didn't get to do streams for a while. And I'm glad that I'm back doing them again because I've missed it. Okay, where's the banner? If anyone would like a reading, put a 1 in the chat. Elizabeth Me also said, we stay even when you don't want a reading. Even when we don't want a reading. I love that. See, and if you want a reading, for anyone who wants a reading, you need to put a 1 in the chat. we are going to be live till about 2:15 UK, which is 10:15 Eastern, because at the moment we are 4 hours apart, because our clocks haven't changed yet in the UK. I think they changed next week. Just because it's so tranquil and calming to be here with you in the chat. Thank you, Real Pamster. I love that. I love that we can now just have a chilled space. Okay, Lisa, I feel drawn to you, love. You want to put your question in the chat? Whilst Lisa's writing a question, I'm just going to cleanse these cards quickly. Yeah, I love that we can have a lovely calm space, and I miss our fun streams as well. I end our DV streams, and I am still needing to set up that second channel that we can do that on, just so that we could, because if you are new here and you don't know what I'm talking about, we did used to do streams with a panel of invited people who wanted to come on and talk about their experiences of DV. As a survivor of DV myself twice over, I think it's very important to have a safe space to do that. Due to the fact that my abuser found this channel and does stalk and watch me, I don't feel safe doing that on this channel anymore. So I want to open up a second channel for that, for people to feel safe, and also where it, you know, we can have Gary singing whatever songs he wants, because it won't matter, and you know, we can do silly jokes and the rude jokes and all the things on that there. Could I just have a general reading, please? Says Lisa. Of course you can, my love. Okay, Lisa. 3 cards have just jumped out of the tarot for you. First of all is the 3 of Wands that has come out. This card is saying that you are needing to be walking away from a situation. I feel like you are aware what this is about, and I feel like that this situation has caused you emotionally a lot of distress and a lot of worry. And you've known for the longest time that, you know, I do need to start making moves on the direction that I need to be moving on to. The 3 of Wands is coming in and reminding you that you can turn your back on that situation. I don't feel like that this is necessarily talking about like a romantic relationship as such, but I feel like that oh, my love is in the chat. Let me star his message so we can get to it in a minute. I feel like that this card essentially is coming out saying to you that right now is the perfect time to for making changes and to be stepping forward into the unknown, and for taking chances as well. They're also talking about, even though it is time for making them changes, you're also in a period of healing, Lisa. Like I said, you have been through some times as of recently that have drained you and made you feel at a place of unrest, or there is this unrest that has been surrounding you. They are coming in here as well with the Hierophant, saying that you are needing to to delegate more to people. Sometimes you let people just do as they wish and do what they want, and the Hierophant is coming and saying you're needing to put your foot down on some things as well there, Lisa, because you keep letting people get their own way and they need to pack it in. They're also talking about a situation where you have been feeling attacked, my love, and you've been feeling like the world is out to get you. This situation is something I feel like that is coming to more of a calm for you. But you need to, like the first card said with the Three of Wands, be making conscious decisions of closing off this situation. Like I said, it may be people, I'm not sure. I feel like that you essentially would know where that is. For anyone who is new here, please read the banner at the bottom and it will explain to you how the stream works as well. Okay, I'm going to get you a Rebel Deck card, Lisa, because we love the Rebel Deck card. Okay, this card's coming in saying you are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. You do keep silencing yourself when you do need to talk up, Lisa, like the cards were saying a minute ago when we had the Hierophant there. This card is saying to you, you need to realise how amazing you truly are. Sometimes you feel like people take you for granted and don't listen to your perspective on life and on situations. But this card is saying, you know, realise how amazing you are, and when you do need to voice your opinion, to voice that opinion. But I don't feel like that you will, but the Rebel Deck always likes to give us a warning here, so it says just don't use it for dumb shit, and I know that you wouldn't, but I do like that little snarky sass that the Rebel Deck is coming in telling us, you know, it's good to come in and give our opinion and talk up when we need to, as long as we don't do it in the opposite way of being positive. Okay, if anyone would like a reading, put a 1 in the chat. Whilst you guys are doing that, let me just read the comment from my love, my fiance Garrett. Says, you'll never have to worry again, my love. Just wanted to pop by and say hello to everyone. Hope you're all well. And I think he was talking about the DV and everything that I've been through. But yeah, he's amazing and I love him to bits. Excuse me. Okay, if you like a reading, guys, put a 1 in the chat. Lisa, you're welcome, my love. Thank you for being a regular here at the channel and always being so lovely. Remember, guys, if you do want a reading, you do need to put a number 1. I'm only going to pick the ones that I see, and I only see one number 1 at the moment. So we may have to go to that person. Okay, Elizabeth May, I feel drawn to you, my love. I'm going to put your question in the chat there. Excuse me. Sorry for anyone whose comments have only just come in for me, which is Andrea's YouTuber King, and I don't want to mispronounce your name. I'm going to call you Aish. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic. But obviously we've still got half an hour of this stream, so hopefully I'll be able to get to quite a few of you guys who have not got to already. I'm still getting over how good my last one was. Oh, thank you, TJ. That's perfect. No worry. Thank you, Aish. Thank you for understanding that. I'm dyslexic and I don't want to read anyone's name wrong. And when there's a lot of letters, my mind just turns into jelly. Like. Okay, Elizabeth, my love. Guidance on next step. 3 cards have jumped out of the tarot deck for you. We've got the Lovers, the 6 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. There's a lot of things going on about emotions for you at the moment. First of all, the Lovers is coming in here. We're needing to allow more relationships in our life. This doesn't necessarily mean romantic relationships. You did shock me, Elizabeth, because you do usually just say, can I have a general? I don't usually get an actual question off you. And I was surprised. I was a bit dumbfounded. You do like to keep me on my toes sometimes, and I love it. But the Lovers is coming in first and foremost, saying that we do need to start strengthening the relationships around you, the friendships and the family relationships. And I feel like that there is relationships that you personally, because of situations around you, whether it be with your health or other things going around in your life, that you have not been able to keep hold of and keep as strong as they used to. The Lovers coming out is saying that right now is the time of your life to start allowing building them relationships back up. And I feel like that this is essentially with younger people in our family as well. And it's also talking about connecting into your inner child as well. We've got the 6 of Cups here. When it stops being blurry, it's not going to stop being blurry. 6 of Cups coming in here saying that we do need to start connecting back into our inner child there. You do sometimes find yourself being very, very adult and being very serious, and sometimes it's hard to adult, and we do need to connect into our inner child and release and let go and just have fun and connect into the here and now. You find that your anxieties do creep in a little bit, quite a lot, where you are sending out questions to the universe about the future, saying what if, when is, etc., coming in, asking all these questions rather than focusing on now, on what you're experiencing in the here and now, and how to change the here and now to guide our path for the future. The Knight of Cups coming in here, this is talking about somebody coming in around you, not necessarily in a romantic way, but coming in around you to offer their olive branch, but not necessarily in a broken relationship type of way, but I want to say that they're offering their hand into your world, to come into your world and to be around you and to build up them relationships again. Sometimes, my love, you feel totally over it because you're just wanting to rest all the time, and your body is still resting. It is still important to be resting even when we do allow people into our lives. But you've also got the 2 of Wands coming in saying we also need to start making our plans on where we're going to be moving next in our journey, instead of asking the questions of what if and what is, etc. We need to start focusing on making our foundations now so that we can move forward in the future there, love. Let me get you a Rebel deck card. We're trying to keep these readings a little bit shorter just so that we can get to more people. You are the best thing to ever happen to you. Sometimes you are not the nicest person to yourself. Sometimes you are pretty hard on yourself, Elizabeth me. This card is saying that you are the best thing to ever happen to you in your life, and to realise how truly amazing you are. You need to start going easy on yourself and to remember that you do not need to rely on anybody, when in the past you did rely on other people and you did get hurt. And this card is also coming in saying even when we do allow them other relationships to build in our life, that it isn't going to affect our own independence. I feel like you are very much of an independent person, and you do not like relying on anyone at all. But there was a time that you did rely on people and you did get hurt. And you worry yourself of, if I do allow people in, will I start building them reliances on them, and will they decide to hurt me? These are all what ifs, and the cards are asking you to push this aside at the moment so that you can focus on what's here and what's now. Okay, hope that was okay for you, Elizabeth and me. If anyone else would like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat here. Hello to anyone who has just come into the stream who I've not said hello to. Put your 1s in the chat if you'd like a reading, guys. Excuse me. Sometimes it's hard to be serious, Elizabeth, me. Oh, thank you, TJ, and have a good day at work. Just giving it a few more seconds because last time I didn't give it long enough. Take care, TJ. Great to see you in the stream today, my love. Okay, Aish, hello, love. And please put your question in the chat. That aeroplane, whatever it is super loud. A general reading, please, my love. No worries. Let's see what we can get for you. The cards fell on the floor. You're the first person that the card has fell on the floor today. I'll get it in a minute. Sometimes that happens multiple times in a stream and it's really, really, really annoying. Naughty tarot. Okay, let me just quickly get that card for Aish. If I can reach it, it's gone right far under the table. Okay, 3 cards have come out of the tarot for you, Aish, my love. We've got the 5 of Swords, the Hierophant, Justice, sorry, and the three of Swords there. Don't know why I said the Hierophant. Anyway, we just had that not long ago, haven't we? The 5 of Swords is coming. Really, about 10 cards have just fell out. The 5 of Swords is coming out for you first of all, Aish, my love, and I feel like that this card is coming out and saying that somebody has done you dirty. He's a right sweet talker, isn't he? The Five of Swords is coming out at the moment saying, Aish, that somebody has done you dirty and they have hurt you immensely. And I feel like that this person took everything that they could, and even when they couldn't take no more, they still carried on trying to take it. And I feel like that this person, that you are going to get justice in a sense for this person, and that things are going to start getting better for you. I feel that this is regarding a past relationship, okay? The Justice card's coming out here saying that things are going to start balancing out for you, Aish, my love. The card is coming in saying you do need to fix the crown on top of your head because it has been dislodged because this person basically taking the mick. The Three of Swords coming in is talking about the heartbreak that you experience as a result of this person's actions. Now I'm going to get the cards on the floor. Whether I can get to them all, we will see. Sorry about that banging. Okay. The next card coming out for you, Aish, my love, is the Eight of Swords. I should know these numbers automatically, but I sometimes do have to check. The Eight of Swords is coming out saying because of this person's actions and because you've been through this heartache, you have got into this place in your life where you are feeling very woe is me, and you are not looking at the blessings around you. You have kind of shut yourself off from a lot of people, and also the possibilities of things turning out the better for you. Again, this is going to this heartache here. The Six of Pentacles is coming in for you, my love, saying that we do need to start focusing on our lives, on not just on what can work out for us, but what we can give out to other people. I feel like that you have built your walls pretty high, and you do not want to let people in. What was that? That was scary. Was that one of the cats? I need to check what that was. That freaked me out. Oh, it's cold. Did anyone else hear that sound? It was really loud. Okay, sorry for the interruption for your reading, Aish. So the next card we had here was the Nine of Cups coming in. The Nine of Cups is basically like the wish card. This card's coming in saying even though we have been through this heartache and we are going through periods of where our emotions are feeling really low, that the wish card is coming in saying that everything is going to work out in your favour and in your abundance there. Did it freak anybody else out, that sound? I'm sorry, guys. Made me jump. Okay, you've also got the World card that came in here, and the World card is coming for you, my love, saying that the world is at your feet, the world is your oyster. Right now is a time for taking, for realising that there's the things that you have experienced in the past, they're in the past, okay? They're not right now. We ain't living it now. The cycles that you experience as hurt has come to an end, and things are moving on. You just need to stop being stubborn, Aish. You sometimes really don't like letting people in to your close feelings, and we're needing to allow other people in sometimes. For anyone who doesn't live in England, in the UK, or in a country where they have a post box on the door, that was the post coming through the door, like in Harry Potter when you see the letters coming through the door. That's what that sound was then. Spirit do keep coming into visitation and making large bangs recently, or making things fall, or trying to get my attention. So that's why it made me jump a little bit then. Take care, Rebecca. Don't say sorry, my love. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Okay, Ash, my love. You've got here time to let go. There's things that you're needing to let go of, which you are holding on to, which is making you you're not able to move on, but you do need to move on. You need to move the fuck on, Ash, my love. You're needing to let things go. Sometimes, you know, serendipity does happen, especially when we do readings. And things do sometimes happen for a reason. Like you just said, your mum's a spirit and she used to work for the post office. What are the chances that my post came at the exact time that I was giving your reading? And this could be just a sign from your mum coming to say to you, hey, I'm around you and it's going to be okay. And I love it when serendipity, I can't pronounce that word, comes in and surprises us like that. Put a 1 in the chat if you'd like a reading, guys. Male slots are terrifying, said PB. I know you spent some time in England, PB, so you have experienced the post box, the letterbox that we have in the door. Ah, well, I love that, Aish, for you, my love. You're welcome. I hope to see you again in the streams in the future as one of my regulars. All my regulars are absolutely amazing people. Okay. YouTube King 754. Do you want to put your question in the chat? When I pronounced your name before, I do want to apologise. Like I said, I'm dyslexic and I was reading it as YouTube King. So I want to apologise for that. YouTube King 754. YouTube, put your question in the chat, my love. Are you having nightmares of the letterboxes, PB? And I'm very, very glad, Aish, to hear that you are going to be back here again. We love growing our little family here. How does James feel about me? Okay. YouTube King, I feel like that James very much is holding his card very close to his chest. On the outside, he is showing a personality, one of which is, I've got everything figured out and I've got everything sorted. I feel like James is really unsure of how he is feeling and he is needing time to work that out. He's basically in a state at the moment of this woe is me. And he feels that excuse 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I want to say that James is very much feeling like the world is out to get him and he is not sure who to trust with his feelings or emotions. I feel like that he feels like he's deserving justice from the world and he's essentially focusing on that. I feel like that he's not focusing initially on relationships because he is still healing from a recent heartbreak. I do feel like that by just focusing on these recent heartbreaks, he is essentially missing the opportunities that are possible with yourself. And he is dislodged a little bit from reality there. I feel like that for him to help him figure out his feelings, or if you're wanting to see what his feelings are about you, he needs to first realise that there's a possibility of creating them feelings there. And I feel like that he would need you to be communicating with him of your feelings. Hey Dominique K, I do take super chats. These are free readings, but if I do get super chat donations, I do try and get to them people as well. I'm gonna get to your Rebel Deck card, YouTube King. I feel like James essentially isn't sure about his feelings. But he does need communicating with. He is too focused on in his own little bubble, I want to say, essentially. No, don't fall. Okay, YouTube King, this with the Rebel Deck, right, I sometimes forget to let people know. But with the Rebel Deck, it's important for us to remember that they sometimes want to tell us something that isn't connected to our reading. Sometimes it is connected to your question. Sometimes it's something totally random. Hello, Snow Queen. This card's coming in saying that you are being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. I feel like that you would know where this is, and this isn't intentional. But this is, I want to say this is talking about gossiping. And sometimes it's really, really hard to stop ourselves from gossiping at times. I fall into that trap as well. Sometimes we love a good gossip. This card is saying that if you hear things about people that are potentially could be rumours, to go to the source and find out if that is actually true. And I feel like that you have been hurt in the past through people assuming things about you. Okay, thank you, Dominique K. I'm going to get to Dominique K's question quickly, and then we'll get back to the free readings, my loves. What can I expect in love in this month, the next 3 months? Okay, Dominique, thank you for coming along to the stream, my love. We do have the Three of Pentacles that has come out here first and foremost. This card, I feel like, is telling that there is not just communication, but I feel like that there is guidance and advice that you're in the PB throw me off. I feel like that there is need to be looking at guidance from an outsourced. How can I explain this? Like an in-between person, rather than just going off our impulsivities. We're needing sometimes to put ourselves in check. It's okay, PB. Chat away, love. You're alright. You guys can chat away. I've hidden the comments for myself so I don't get distracted for a minute. The Three of Pentacles as well coming out, my love. I feel like that this is also talking about community, and I know that you're essentially wanting to know about love, but I feel like that there is things that you're needing to learn more about love yourself. I feel like that in the past, my love, that there has been people who have loved you in the wrong way, and it's not okay. It's not okay for them to treat you the way that they have treated you. And you keep finding that you do keep repeating them cycles where you have been getting hurt. I feel like that you have this beautiful big heart with this vibrant soul, and that you always giving your love out to everybody, even your friends. And I feel like that as we do talk about love, this isn't just on about relationship, romantic love. This is also talking about our friends. It's like I feel like that you go above and beyond for the people that you love and care about, who are in your small circle. And I feel like that you're overflowing with emotion, and you're overflowing with wanting to help others. And the next card here I wanted to bring to you is the Six of Swords. This is talking about, these cards, by the way, I pulled them out before we started this reading. This card is talking about coming away from a situation as well, my love, literally. But this card is saying that you're still carrying the baggage, okay, from them relationships that you wasn't treating the right way. And this could be because it's been from within the last year or so, and even when it's some past relationships from years ago, we can hold onto that baggage unintentionally and let it spill over to our new relationship. This card is warning you of holding on to that baggage. It's telling you to release it. It's saying that you know what you need to do, my girl, my love, is to literally let your hair down and allow yourself to be relationship free in this period of time, okay? And allow yourself to cleanse yourself from that baggage and bring that love to yourself, okay? Now, regarding on moving forward, this card is telling you that you do need to work on hard going into new relationships, to recognize yourself, them red flags, so that from the get-go, when you're moving forward, you can see this person for what they are at the beginning, rather than putting all that work in and spending all that time romantically for them, just for them to basically shit on you, okay? Work on what them red flags are, work on what is a healthy relationship, because even when we're in the best relationship, you know, we can have ups and downs, which is normal, but it's still important to be able to work on how to communicate with others when they're not reaching our expectations of a healthy relationship, and also communication of what they're expecting of a healthy relationship. Right now is about keeping your cards to your chest, Dominique K. Do not allow people in this moment. Right now is a you time, okay? And I feel like essentially, even though you're asking for love over the next 3 months, you have free will. So you could go out and find a guy today or tomorrow. You're absolutely beautiful, by the way. But the cards are guiding you, saying that we're needing to be working on ourselves right now. Love will come and love will happen, but right now we're needing to be saying, no, this is me time. I just got out of a crazy relationship and I need to focus on me. Okay, this card is talking about where an ex is going to try and worm their way in for you, to you, and they're going to offer you the world. The card is telling you to recognize for what it is, which is utter bullshit. You know this person, you know how they've treated you. And okay, when it's been good, it's been good, but when it's been ugly, it's been ugly. Remember that, and remember that the cards are guiding you to just be focusing on you right now, my love. Okay, I'm gonna get you a Rebel deck card. I don't know if I think you're new here. The Rebel deck cards sometimes have curse words in them, and they tell us what we are needing to know, rather than what we want to hear. Ah. Okay, you got 3 that have come out for you. First one says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. This card is coming in saying that you've been waiting for the sign to start on something new. And I feel like essentially that this card is also reiterating your reading, where the cards are telling you to start working on you, okay? And also that you did the right decision of stepping back in your previous relationship. The next Wolrd deck card that came out for you is, you are the best thing to ever happen to you. On the back here it says, go easy on your ass, buy your own damn drink. Again, the cards are reiterating what the tarot was saying, of that right now is about working on you and finding peace within yourself, healing and letting go of the baggage that we have experienced from the hurt at other people's hands. And you've also got money, 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 make it rain. This is saying that things are going to start, money, financial things are going to start improving for you in ways that you didn't expect. You weren't expecting them to start improving right this moment, but they are. You're going to see a big difference with your financials as well there. Okay. Thank you for connecting with me, Dominique. Thank you for the super sticker, Lisa. Thank you, my love. Let me just read your comments, Dominique, because I did see this one just before I turned the comments off, which were, I cut my ex off last week and I'm trying to move forward, and that's why I told you guys that the cards came out before you written in the comments. Thank you. Yes, my friend just told me the same. You're right. When it was good, it was good, and when it was bad, it was bad. I was referring to what she was saying. Oh, you was talking to PB there. Let my hair down and enjoy myself. Yes, you need to, my love. Oh, thank you again, Lisa. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me see what it is. Let me see if I can get it up quickly, because you can't see it on StreamYard. The little gamer one. It says noob on it. I'll let it go. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, we're gonna do one last reading. If you like a reading, put a 1 in the chat. No, Queen. I'll let you off. Yeah, if you'd like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. We were supposed to have been finishing at 2:15, and we are past that, but I do want to get to one last reading here, so please put a 1 in the chat if you'd like a reading. I've been gone a while. I have to lay it on a bit thick now that I'm back. You're okay. If anyone like a reading, put a 1 in the chat, or I'm just gonna go. Nobody wants a reading. I'm gonna give it another half a minute. If anyone wants a reading, put a number 1 in the chat below. I guess we can chat or you can rest before bed. Well, it's not before bed for me, it's before school run. I've got to go to school run soon. Snow Queen, put your question in the chat, love. I've got to go this has got to be a quick one though, guys, because I want to be able to get the bus today. And I don't want to miss it, and it's due in about 20 minutes. No, you're okay, Snow Queen. What's your question? I picked you. I know that there was only you who put one, which is fine. But it must be because you're meant to get a reading today. Okay, my love. 3 cards have popped out for you. We've got the Magician, the 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords, which has come out for you. The Magician is coming through first, and oh, by the way, guys, it's 2:22 in the UK right now. 2:22 p.m. Angel number. But the Magician's coming through at the moment for you, Snow Queen, and this card is saying that first and foremost you need to realise that you do have all the tools and all the things that you require to get started on your next venture in life. I feel like that there is a situation first and foremost that you do need to walk away from, and I want to say that you've walked away from opportunities that were beneficial for you in the past, but they're saying that right at this moment that to be able to move forward into our new venture, there is a situation that we do need to close the book on so that we can move forward into a more confident way in ourselves, essentially, as well. The Magician coming in here as well is making me feel that you don't realise all the amazing talents that you do actually have here within you. You sometimes get so busy dissing yourself that you forget how truly amazing that you are. You have a lot of abundance that is coming around you, Snow Queen, and I feel like that we need to just keep on our same track, our same journey, our same destination forward, so that we can get to the next adventure in front of us. The Queen of Swords is jumping out at me again, and she starts saying that you do need to start delegating to others and also putting your foot down as well when you're needing to. And I know that this was a really quick reading, but let me get to the Rebel deck. Okay, you got the Rebel deck coming out saying, don't believe every shitty thought that you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. The Rebel deck's coming out here saying to you that that you need to start telling that little voice that tries to put you down at times to fuck off, basically, so that you can move forward and start being more positive. They are also talking about positive affirmations as well for you, Snow Queen, for when we are having them days that are feeling a bit like things aren't working out the way that we want them to, that we can start feeling more positive and looking at life in a more positive way as well. I do want to thank you all for coming into the stream today, and I do hope to be live again sometime this week. Probably won't be tomorrow now. thank you, Carrie. No, love, you didn't have to do that. I've got money for the bus, and I know that you've not got much left yourself. But anyway, I'll message you in a second, my love. Thank you. I want to thank you all for coming in the stream, and hopefully I'll be live maybe Friday or over the weekend. So bye for now, my loves, and I'll see you all for the next one. I can't end it.